19.42% of the state's net certified businesses. For the purchase of goods and services, 17.2% was procured through a set-aside bidding process, which means it's the first time in the program's 35-year history that the state has met, and indeed it has exceeded, that 15% set-aside goal. Just to provide some context, that set-aside percentage of 17.2% is up from 10.37% in fiscal year 2014 and from 1.08% only in fiscal year 2008. In addition to that, the state spent a total of $228 million on goods and services of minority-owned businesses through this program, which is another record. This amount is up from $165 million in 2014 and $27 million in 2008. Finally, a record 325 minority businesses have done business with the state of Ohio through this program, which again is another record, and that is compared to 168 certified businesses receiving some sort of contract from the state back in 2008. Perhaps most importantly, at least in terms for the continued success of this program, one of the things that we've been able to do is really change the culture of state government as it relates to purchasing and procurement through the program. Formerly, the perspective toward the MBE program was usually one of defeat, and it wasn't clear whether state agencies were trying to meet the goal or not. Now, however, agencies have realized what can be achieved through the MBE program, the benefit to that agency and to the state as a whole, and now agencies are actively participating in pursuing innovative ways to ensure that certified minority-owned businesses are included in their purchasing decision. While it's absolutely true that we would not be here celebrating this accomplishment but for the leadership of the Kasich administration, it is equally true that there are a number of other people who, without their continued diligent advocacy and help, we would not be celebrating this achievement. That includes all of the agency directors and their CFOs, the agency purchasing officials, and each agency's NDE officers. It includes our partners in the Ohio Department of Administrative Services and the General Services Division, as well as our partners at the Development Services Agency. There are too many people to name, but I would like to take this opportunity and identify at least 3 people without whose assistance and continued help this program would not be celebrating this achievement. They are David Payne, formerly Chief of Staff for the Department of Administrative Services, Jacqueline Williams, formerly with the Development Services Agency and now Director of the Ohio Department of Commerce, and finally Todd McDonald, Program Manager of the Minority Business Enterprise Certification Unit in the Equal Opportunity Division. I am pleased to introduce another one of those individuals without whose help and diligent advocacy we will not be celebrating this accomplishment here today.